Hey, how's it going? It's your girl, Mason Bossy, representing A Lot of Money House Entertainment, iSpitNYC Hip Hop Retreat Week. Look, today is 2 broke for South by Southwest. This is just a little taste of what you guys should be expecting during Hip Hop Retreat Week, August 9th to the 13th. We got a couple of dope speakers, panelists that's going to be speaking tonight. We got some dope performances, a cypher. We got a lot of dope things happening just tonight only. So could you imagine this summer? Yeah, make sure you guys check us out at hiphopretreatweek.com for any information that you need to be a part of our festival summer 17. Alright, peace.
What's going on, people? So throwing himself, yours truly, Spotface, here at 2 broke for South by Southwest, iSpitNYC. Media consultant, A&R, actor. I'm just here to talk about the culture and bringing it back. I want to school artists on the music business, the business of music, because everybody can record, but can they get those residuals or those royalties? That's what I'm here about, people. Thank you.
NYC, you already know, see it's the boy Game Over Trey 7 here, iSpitNYC, guest panels, talking to the artists, man, how they further their career, man. It's all about networking. Network is very important. Let's get it.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Priya Williams. I'm a publicist / radio personality / cultural enthusiast. Yeah, title.
What's going on, people? So throwing himself, yours truly, Mr. 1985 Spotface, A&R / consultant, actor, media personality. That's about it. Big guy from the style. You know, on Biggie Day, I just want to have fun and educate you guys and help y'all out any way possible.
Peace, peace, peace. What's going on? Terrell Hubbard, Game Over Trey 7, CEO, actor, host, the dopest, and we're gonna have a good time tonight.
Art is fluid. Like, it has meaning to it. There's some form of depth to it. There's some form of creativity to it. There's a commitment to it. There's a need for it. Hobbies is shit people do when, you know, they're bored. They need something to do. They need something to fill their time. They think they're good at something. It's a hobby. They just have fun doing it. But if it's a passion, it's a need, they can't function without it. They need to express themselves in that way.
To me, hobby is when you just rap it on the corner for your friends, man. And that's what I see a lot of artists that they do. They rap on the corner for their friends. And that's the hobby that you don't want to get into. And what you do want to get into is when you start taking it for real, man. You start investing in yourself. You start meeting publicists. You start doing events and things like that. You're just taking your career to another level, man. A lot of artists, they rap for their friends and rap for the block, and then that's where they just be, on the block. Don't make it a hobby. Make it an investment. Make it a career. Make it something that you love.
You know, I think a lot of artists tread that line of hobbyists versus investing in their brand and being an artist and taking it as a business. I think hobbyists have more plates on Instagram and more videos of them playing 2K and showing their score on social media than they do their music, than they do their craft. You know, I think that's what a hobbyist is. A hobbyist is putting out a single with no promotion, just playing with it, just dropping it. Like, yo, check out my freestyle.
Artistry. There's got to be a sense of talent. Just because I refuse to believe that just because you have the finances to go into the studio or the commitment to be in the studio, that's not art. Art is fluid. It's ever changing. It's ever being. Like, it's part of who somebody is. It's not just because somebody can afford it that it's art. Like, I'm sorry. So I'm asking.
Money don't make you an artist. Say that shit again.
That's very true, because that's like there's a lot of starving artists. But my question is, I had a question. My question is, where does that line of what you're saying that, okay, this is you not being a hobbyist, this is you being an artist, where does that line of, okay, talent matter, or, you know, because you can find investors. Because you can find investors and shit.
That's a hard question, Mr. 1985.
You ain't never lie. It is a hard question. But I will say this. Yeah, talent. We live in a watered down industry right now in 2017 where talent is not necessarily the most important thing in this industry. I understand why. I don't think it's fair in a large degree because there's so many talented cats. But I put it to you like this. We all watch basketball here, right?
Yeah.
We all watch ball. we all know that some of the greatest ball players are still in these parks, never made it to the league, right? Right or wrong? So it's because that they had talent, they didn't just follow the structure that it took, like going to class when you have to go to college for that first year, you understand? So I think that the talent is important, but I think knowing the business and having a lot of things behind you is equally important, especially in today's game.
Artists need a team from day one. They don't need a manager or a publicist, not a PR, a publicist, a PR professional, anything but a PR. But yeah, they don't need that from the very get. But they do need a team, people that they can sound off with. And please stop putting your friends on your team. Your friends lie to you. Your friends stroke your ego. They want to be there when you make it. And so they're going to tell you whatever you want to hear so that you think that they're still in your corner. They're going to stroke your ego. They're going to call you. They're going to give you the latest gossip. Stop putting them on your team. They're your yes men. They're the people that probably hold you back. They're the people who won't tell you that your production quality is crap. They're the people who won't tell you that those bars don't go together. They're the people that'll tell you you look like a straight. They're the people who won't tell you you look like a straight fool in these streets. You might want to change your look. Stop putting your friends on your team.
People that love you enough to not hurt you.
And you don't need those. Not if you're trying to succeed or do this for business. Like I kind of had a conversation earlier about being indie versus being underground. There's like this place in the underground where you can kind of just do what the fuck you want to do and live in the culture and be there. But if you're trying to make money off of this, like they said, the business aspect matters. Get you a team that's going to tell you yay, nay, and then from there figure out when you need management, when you need a publicist. Because if you have a loyal team surrounding you, you're going to get shit done without any of those other pieces. Without anybody there with their hand in your pot trying to make it money off of you. Like, if they do it for the culture, if they're doing it for the love and they're being honest with you and they're not asking for a paycheck, I promise you, you'll get more from them than the person who says they're doing it for the love, but is doing it for the paycheck.
You know, I think when you see that the buzz is picking up, when you're getting coverage, when you're doing interviews, when you're getting write-ups, and you're in that verge of, you know, buzzing and rising above your class, then it's time to do your research and employ those that you need around you because you're on the verge of something.
I believe that you might need a booking agent when you first start. You might need a publicist because although you can grind by yourself, the major showcases or the major people that need to see you, they won't listen to you when you by yourself. So you might need that extra push, or you might need that name to go behind. Like, you know what? This PR is dope, so they might listen to it. Certain places that you can get in when you got a PR, certain places you can get in when you got a booking agent compared to when you by yourself. No, when you first coming out, you gotta grind, but I do believe that it's very important to have one.
So I want everybody to understand the complexity of what PR is and what a publicist does. So I feel like you guys kind of only cracked the surface because what I got from you was you don't need these people till you have something. I gotta disagree with you because me, I'm the one that builds you to get to what you need to someone else who costs a lot of money comes in and says, now we take it to the next step.
But how do you know if they have something?
I start with the music.
But how do you know if they have music if they don't have something to present to you? That's
No,
the
what
thing.
I mean is everybody got music. Every artist here got some music. I used to debate with an artist manager, and I remember one thing he always said. He said, yo, I get tired of submitting my artist work, and they talk money before they say, let me hear it. And, hey, I'm Jason Bourne. How y'all doing? Another thing I learned was I don't got no packages. You feel what I'm saying? I came from this place on my back, and I learned how to do this myself. So I can take your music, I listen to it. Is it real? Have a conversation with you. I know if you believe in yourself or you're just trying to pay to play. If I ever heard you say a line about cooking up, getting money, foreign cars, fly women and chicks, I'm going after your money. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what you presented to me. But if I ever heard you talk about your story, I want to meet you. I want to know that it's real, because mine is real.
It could be a tsunami, the homie will still remain. So focused on bars of no fame. Whether in those chains or vocal booths, niggas can't stop the rain.
Alright, love. Alright. Yo, said first things first. Gotta tell the people, free your mind, don't get hypnotized by the evil. If evil lies try to deny that we were legal, but we define one of the tribe ain't on defeat, no.
Like without my kids, I can't afford my girl aboard. Try to get everything. And you let me What's on their head and feeling dumb? No chaser, no chaser, no chaser.
The sky is the limit. I never mind you, that's just how I'm feeling. I only be around the realest. Never mind me, that's just how I'm living. Never mind my money. Get your own, that's how I feel about that.
Making calls, calling plays while I count the toe. Oh, you want me? Hit me on my boost mode.
Or the Eagles, free the Eagles. Watch when the niggas start saying off the Eagle. Gotta get a team, gotta get a team. Black individuals and think about making a whole team. Get it how you live, nigga, live how you get it. You gotta court trial, make sure you get it quitted.
Life is just what it is, it can't be explained. So go deep and hard, you might derail. I like to make the dairy dance work, but then I hands on the sidelines like a knife and shit. So my fellow girl, I'm hurt to lick, she gave ass so good, she had a murder. Never worry about a nigga something much. Cause the deal only made no sharing commas, bruh. I would probably bet a million. And when I get it, I'ma keep it pimpin'. What's the deal again? Hang on my line, try to fly while the people feel it. Think I just rap and let it burn like I broke up with Chili. Hold on, let go. Bloody, bloody.